What's going on, family? Peace. What's going on, family? What's going on? No, this is the barbecue day for a lot of people. You know, a lot of people out there barbecuing or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the program trying to barbecue me. At the same time, like I said, the program trying to barbecue me. You know, they be moving all type of people right next door to me. You know, it started off with the black dude who was like a crackhead. Then he left and went up out of there. Then it was just this one other old dude neighbor. He really say nothing. He would just sit out there in the motel, out there in the front or in the back, but like in the side of the front, and sit out in like on the curb and just sit. Like he just the loneliest person in the world or something. You know what I'm saying? Not thankful that he got a room. He stay outside of his room and just sit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, maybe he just got some type of mental illness. Then now they moved in some other people. And I know one morning my wife mentioned that it sounded like they was drilling holes. Sometimes I'll be asleep, so I sleep right through it. I'll be gone sometimes. It was like it was a bunch of noise campaign and stuff like that. So this morning, woke up like around 6 a.m. You know, it was just a funny smell. You know what I'm saying? It was just a funny smell. So I'm like, oh, this might be my moped. Is it my moped? It wasn't a moped. They was like, oh shoot, are they starting it up again? Is it another fire? So we walked out, she walked around, and there wasn't no fire. Then I walked in, I was waking up, and then it just gave me like this burnt rubber smell. And you know, like when you in a trap house or something, or when it's a whole bunch of fiends smoking, it has that burnt rubber smell. In my room, it had a burnt rubber smell. So I don't know if they were smoking so much next door that the smoke got in. You know what I'm saying? But somehow the smoke got in. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like how they do it, how the tactics work. This is how bad they want the kid. This is how bad they want your boy. You know what I'm saying? This is how bad. You feel me? They think that every fiend will relapse if they don't rehabilitate in their program. They don't believe that some people go cold turkey and understand what's more important. You know what I'm saying? Family or drugs. They don't understand that. So they go to this link. Something like this already happened kind of before when I was in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? I was working at Sonic, and I believe somebody put something in my drink. You know what I'm saying? So this like, I didn't like take no physical contact. I don't know, like I didn't like drink anything, eat nothing that just made me under the influence, but I don't know how much, I don't know what strategic, I don't know how to even explain it, but it gave me the symptoms. Like my stomach started hurting and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it just was a weird feeling from all that smoke. And it wasn't like the room wasn't smoky. So that smell, the sense, it was so condensed. You know what I'm saying? And this is who they try to put around, right? Once the addict, always the addict. That's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like the vampire trying to deny the thirst for blood. You know what I'm saying? So they think just by that whiff, like in Shark Tales, when that shark, you know what I'm saying, was like, oh, we will not eat the fish and stuff like that. And then he got a whiff of that blood and he went crazy. So this is the same way. They think that I get a whiff of dope, which I never done crack a day in my life, but I have done crystal meth, which I'm not proud of, which they're kind of in the same family. You know what I'm saying? So they think that putting that in the air, you know, letting me breathe that in is going to have me on a relapse phase. Like, oh, shoot, life is not going too good. You know, F it. I might as well just, you know what I mean, go out with a bang. No. You know what I'm saying? There's much more to it. You know what I'm saying? My family is way more important. You know what I mean? Keeping things afloat is way more important. than relapsing off dope. You know what I'm saying? I had my phase and I quickly climbed out of that phase. And the last time that I did have that phase, they tried to punish a boy by attempting to burn down the motel. Yes, it's all, if you look at my shorts, if you look at my videos about 3 months ago, you'll see they tried to burn down the motel and try to blame it, sacrificial pine piece, try to blame it on somebody having a mental health episode. But they all comfortable. But from the time that I have not done drugs and been clean and been handling my business, ain't been no fire or nothing. And the fire trucks, if you look at my shorts, I had documents of fire trucks before the burning of the motel happened. It's like they was already in the know, just waiting on what I do. You know what I'm saying? So now, the thing about it is, I'm like, that ain't finna make me relapse, but it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? The limits they'll go through, you know what I'm saying? Not only affecting me, but it's affecting my wife with this thick odor of dope right next door. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. That's why I just stay to myself, because I see the program mean me no good at all. They'll go through this limit and try to do things that's unprovable. You know what I'm saying? They'll go this far. They'll go to this extent. You know what I'm saying? And the people around, they can get high as a kite. No problem. No mental health episodes. No nothing. They just pace back and forth. You know what I'm saying? While I'm at work, so I have to put my trust in God. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they trying to force dope on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because some people be hacking into the music I listening to, and they think, oh, well, maybe he needs some dopamine release. Maybe he need that. Nah, what I need is to be left alone. Just let me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Let things be organic. Let things be natural. Let things be genuine. You know what I mean? But they don't want things to be genuine. They don't want things to be organic. They still want things to be artificial and man-made, this artificial construct. You know what I'm saying? Just praying on a response and a reaction. Praying that, you know what I'm saying, I just relapse. No, I prioritize. I know what's way more important. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go out like that. I'm not going to do my wife like that. I refuse. And if it calls for me to be in this isolated bubble or being around artificial people, so be it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I ain't got time to be trying to prove myself to people that over and over again switch up on me over and over again. One day they like, hey, what's going on? Next minute they act in a certain type of way. They demons getting irritated. Then next minute they like, all right, see you later, man. The next day, you know what I mean, they might not say nothing. You know what I mean? Like a little attitude, little sometime type energy. You know what I'm saying? Just the whole switch up energy. You know what I mean? That's how the program do. They do this hot and cold thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what's the point? Just do my work, stay out the way, go home. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's literally it. Everything else is just, it just makes no sense. It just really makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? I seen an indirect on the U-Haul truck. It said, Old Faithful. You doggone right. I'm going to be Old Faithful. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hold things down. You think I work this hard just to crash out? You out your rabbit mind. Yeah, like they think that I'm just going to thirst or something like that. Like, oh, the women giving me attention now, artificial attention. So now I'm supposed to return of the man. Oh, yeah, return of the man. Oh, yeah. They think I'm just supposed to be return of the Mac or something. You know what I'm saying? Once again. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. These people, man, come on, man. This thing is a joke. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? It's all artificial. I had too much experience to know when something's genuine and to know when something's artificial. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, you won't get me to cheat. No, you won't get me to cheat. No, you won't get me to lead my situation in a demise. No, I'm not one of them ones. I'm gonna be old faithful, committed to doing what I need to do and stand out the way. That's why I ain't got time to play like some of these neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Dude act like he didn't know which door he was coming in, and thank God that I locked my door. You know what I'm saying? Cause he opened the door aggressively. He didn't knock, he just opened the door aggressively. You know what I mean? You know, people be putting themselves in some crazy situations. Then I wouldn't have been in the wrong for him being in there and something happened to him. I wouldn't be in the wrong. Not like it wouldn't be nothing fatal by being in the wrong for retaliating for him busting on in there like that. People just be doing crazy things, but I already know it's just for a reaction and response. I knew it was artificial. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what these people be on, man. That's why they put them people close to me. You know what I'm saying? They think I'm a relapse. They think I'm just gonna be dumb. I'm not dumb. And these people that they try to put around me to like try to befriend me and stuff like that. I can't befriend no one artificial. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I just can't. I can feel it. They act different. They switch up. I don't want to be around people like that. Heck nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around people like that at all. I'm glad that I have my freedom. I'm glad that I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm staying out the way, and I thank God. But for all the perps out there, it is what it is. I'm not here for no clout. I'm not here for no fame. I'm not here for none of that. I'm going to keep venting, keep making my videos. Even if I only have 1 subscriber on my YouTube, I will be fine with that. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just care about making sure that I keep things afloat and hold my end of the bargain. At least I can say I held my end of the bargain against all the things that tried to hold me back. And there's so much forces that try to hold me back, but I keep going. Now they ramping it up. You know, the moped getting me back and forth. Now they ramping it up. It's all a joke. It's all a game. And I'm not going to continue to play in their game, and our dang sure ain't going to relapse. So they can get that out their head. They can get that out their mind. Like, straight up. So with that being said, family, peace.